Rockets teams in Phoenix popularized small ball, moving around and pushing the tempo in their 7 seconds or less offense. It's ironic that now his Houston team plays a much slower isolation style of basketball. Kevin, that shows his flexibility and D'Antoni's ability to adapt to his personnel.
Whatever works, David. Thanks. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The forwards are Gordon and Tucker. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Covington in at the 5. And for Denver, Grant down low with Jokic. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Then the tip. Harden against Harris. Tucker with the ball. Outside Westbrook. And stolen by Barton. Now here's Murray. Shoots over Covington. Murray. Good. Murray's got the opening bucket of the night here for Denver.
Murray's shot is a real weapon for him. He's as reliable a shooter from the mid-range as it gets.
And it's good. 2 points.
And Harden doesn't mind showing off a little bit either now. He has ridiculous ball skill. The defense looking completely lost out there.
Now, here's Jokic. Harris passes to Jokic. Over Gordon. Rebounded by Covington. Harden with it. And guarded by Murray. Yep, that one goes. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Murray kicks to Grant. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the dunk by Grant.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Passes it to Harris. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Fades and shoots. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
And outside. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harris is a terrific athlete, and once he gets room to take off, he soars towards the hoop.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets, trailing by 2. Murray against Westbrook. That shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Teardrop shot, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
He's super hard to guard as Jamal Murray because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to Tucker. On deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Murray. There's Here's the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 6 points for Jamal Murray.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Nuggets on D. Now Jokic, Barton in the corner, over Gordon. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Houston shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. The first free throw is good.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Murray against Gordon. And Brent now top of the key. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. His impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allowed him to score at a high rate down low.
Harden, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that play.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Pocket 6. Another shot. And Barton finishes inside. Harden's got a second bucket tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Harden scanning the floor. The Rockets with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 10. Grant outside. Harris outside. Pass to Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That one is off.
And, you know, the potential the Joker has is exciting. Jokic, a big man who can score, pass, and rebound, and do all of those well.
And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 11. Harden outside. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Tries again. He shoot again. And that's 2 points on the way. Murray's got 8 points.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backcourt. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Oh, here's Gordon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter, Kevin. I mean, he's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Here's Jokic. Drops in the layup for 2. 5 points in the game.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game.
Here's Harden. And he gets it to go.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And here's Barton. Rebounded by Covington.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Nuggets with some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Harris. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. The Rockets also changing it up. Green comes in for Robert Covington. And Daniel House subbed in for Gordon.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Now, here is Morris. This is to Barton. Pass to Craig. To the right side. Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nikola Jokic has great size and mobility. He's very good at forcing the defense's hand and drawing the foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. It's trailed by 6. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the second.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Throw good, James Harden. He doesn't get the second one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Just 5 on the clock. Barton trying to get open. Morris, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That'll be his second foul of the game. Green with the ball. He dishes it to Harden. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Morris dishes to Millsap. Tipped away. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Yeah, Millsap doing good work there with the extra possession, converting on the offensive glass.
Here's Harden. Denver grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Craig. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Up top, Morris. And And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Porter's checked in for Wilbart. Houston also making some changes. McLemore has come in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Rivers. Puts it up from 15. And that's Jokic with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
Now here's Rivers. Launches it. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. They get it back. Goes up again. And that one's good. House.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Morris looking over the floor. And he uses the glass on the way.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Rivers passes to Harden. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
I've got a word for Harden. It's indefatigable. Say that real fast. Which basically means he's tireless. Even when he's carrying the whole offense. He's got great energy and stamina.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kicks to House. Again, the Rockets score.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Morris passes to Porter. Here's Craig, guarded by Harden. Millsap misses. Houston's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. To the paint, here's Green, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here is Morris. From 18 feet away, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here is Harden. From deep 3-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Russell Westbrook is surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around him.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Michael Porter's out there with Grant. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Cole Millsap. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And so it's Houston with it. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Westbrook scanning the floor. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. Passes it to House. Westbrook against Grant.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The pass to House. And here's Westbrook. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Westbrook's got his third basket of the night. The Nuggets leading by 3. Morris passes to Porter. Here's Craig. He's covered by Westbrook. Millsap misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball. Brings it up to the Houston Rockets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That one's not going to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Craig passes to Morris. Porter kicks to Craig. Millsap takes a 3, buries the long-range jumper. Millsap's got 7 points in the game.
Millsap, this time with the catch and fire, showing off his versatility.
Now Westbrook, 6 points for him, and the shot goes down.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Nuggets with some changes. Harris comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. And the free throw, no good.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Rivers. Gary Harris making his last shot. To House, and there's the feed to Westbrook. Over Harris, and the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Westbrook.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Millsap passes to Craig. Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whips.
Rivers finds Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Murray. And here is Grant. Back to Murray. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Craig can't get it to go. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Now here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon. The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Throw good, Murray.
And Murray has a full package. I mean, he's a deadly shooter and a surprisingly good penetrator, too. A terrific guard.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. P.J. Tucker comes in for Daniel House. And it's Harden in for Austin Rivers. And so Murray nails both of them. Rockets are gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. It's Harden with the drive. It's deflected. Murray with it. 10 points for him. He can't get that one. Harden with the defensive effort. Rockets trail. Now here's Westbrook. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Grant kicks to Murray. And stolen by Gordon. Jumps up. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Denver calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Barton subbed in for Torrey Craig. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
You know, each season, Jokic seems to improve his outside jumper, which means the defense has to respect his range.
Here's Harden. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left wing for 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Houston. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the dish to Harden. It out to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Denver leading by 3. Harris dishes to Murray. Barton against Westbrook. Stolen by Tucker. Here is Harden. He's got 15. At the teardrop, he lays it in. Harden's got 17.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now, here's Millsap. He's got 7. Pass to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Harden. And it's the Rockets on the break. Westbrook passes to Tucker for Jokic. Tucker can't get it to go. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jokic kicks to Millsap. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. Feeds it to Covington. Harris against Harden from downtown. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Murray against Westbrook. Murray the pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes it can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Monte Morris comes in for Harris. Here's Morris. Wants to get it to Barton and does. Grant outside. On the wing, Morris. Jokic trying to free himself up. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Grant. Morris has got his third basket of the night right there. Nuggets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Westbrook battles through traffic and lays it in. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Morris with the ball. Now Covington defending. Now Morris. He's got 6. Just 4 to shoot. Covington with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really nice work here from Covington to draw the foul on his way up. He's got a real talent for drawing fouls and getting himself to the foul line.
The Rockets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Free throw drops for Covington.
Man, you got to love the intensity of Covington. I mean, he's a consistent shooter from beyond the arc. And he's a player that also isn't afraid to get dirty on the glass for rebounds. That's a nice combination. Nice stroke, but still he'll do some dirty work too.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Morris with the bucket.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Harden. He feeds it to Covington. Kicks it out to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. Gordon against Barton. Unloads from 9, and it's Gordon missing.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Murray left side. Over Harden. No good off the back of the rim.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. .133 left in the first half. Outside Westbrook. And it's Covington atop the key. Shoots over Grant. Covington's shot is off. Denver leading by 4. The pass to Murray. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 11. Grant, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here are the Rockets now. Denver able to drain the 3. Here's Gordon. That's Jokic with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Oh, boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. Free throw, good. Jokic.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And Jokic drops them both. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. They trail by 9 points. To stop the run, Morris with the rebound.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. The kick out to Barton, and stolen by Gordon. Westbrook with a wide open look. Another miss by Houston. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Nuggets, this game has taken a similar direction as the previous 4 in the series, where they've clearly been the better team the majority of the time. And now they're this close to clinching it here in Game 5. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harden.
Happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And here's Jokic taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. It's Covington on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in on that space that was created.
Now here's Murray. Shoots the 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Harden. Denver's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Now, here's Grant. He's got 9. Here's Harris. Jokic trying to free himself up and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Harris's confidence and physicality and determination allow him to draw fouls as he gets close to the basket.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
His improvement each year in the league is impressive. Harris knows his role is to score the ball, and he does it well.
Harris against Harden. And Grant sends it back. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Jokic kicks to Grant. Murray surveying the D. The trade. Rockets with the rebound. Covington finds Harden. Here's Westbrook. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Will Barton. For Houston, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 7. Jokic kicks to Barton. Out to the right wing. Murray against Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden dishes to Westbrook. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Gary Harris.
There are very few any better than Harden at the and one. He's an expert. He looks for the contact, initiates it, gets it, and still finishes. You can't be too physical with him.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Murray up on top, defended by Gordon. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Barton kicks to Grant. Gordon against Murray.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
It's Harden with the drive, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Harris looking it over. Passes to Jokic. Got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. And no good that time. And the Rockets take it the other way.
Yeah, the offense stuffing a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jokic with it. He's got 14. And Murray. Here we go. Back to Jokic. And it's blocked.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
And it's Gordon missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Barton, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now, here's Jokic. Harden missing his last shot. Good.
Jokic is such a developed offensive player. He's really good at taking advantage of these mid-range spots.
Harden against Murray. The pass to Tucker. To the tie. And it's Denver with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he pumps in the way up off the glass. And it's a 5-point Denver lead.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
That one good for 2. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the wing on the left. Grant finds Jokic. Shoots over Tucker. In-change shot, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Houston gets called for the foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency. Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
Good on both.
He's had a few shaky trips at the line tonight, but he seems to be getting back to his old self.
Now here's Westbrook. 20 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 22 points.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Now here is Harris. Murray kicks to Harris. Westbrook with the steal.
Great goodness! That was special.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And Covington sends it back. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Shot clock at 3. Murray kicks to Harris. And again, Denver no good. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 16-7 run. And the call will be against Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Denver on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. The feed to Westbrook. For the lead. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Murray with the ball. Here's Grant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
The Nuggets have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. The free throw drops for Grant. And Grant drops them both.
And, you know, Grant, a second-round pick, has worked hard for his minutes in the NBA. He's an exceptional athlete who plays with a real edge, a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Now here's Harden. He's got 24. Outside Gordon with a tie. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. He kicks it to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first one called for the Nuggets. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Barton. Torrey Craig comes in for Gary Harris. And Morris subbed in for Murray. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. And Jokic drops them both. Rockets trailed by 5. Harden outside. For the three. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. And the first one drops.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Denver making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. And Porter drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Feeds it to Harden. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harden's got 29.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Denver calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Gary Harris comes in for Porter. And it's Jamal Murray in for Torrey Craig. The Rockets also changing it up. Green's checked in for Robert Covington. McLemore has come in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Rivers. He's tipped. This is it to Morris. Gets the bucket and the foul. Harden, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So for the Rockets, Robert Covington's checked in for Green. P.J. Tucker comes in for McLemore. And it's Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. Morris, no good on the free throw. Rockets trail by 4. Bounce the pass to Westbrook. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. 24 points for him. At 6, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Murray, no good.
Oh, you got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Rivers, no good. That would have tied it. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. In the corner, it's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Now here's Westbrook. 26 points for him. Can't connect from short range. Now here's Millsap. Guarded close. Double team on Millsap. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Denver with the ball. Jokic finds Millsap. Back to Jokic. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
Tell you what, Paul Millsap, one of my favorite players because he's so effective, scores at an efficient clip, rebounds the ball well, and defends multiple positions too. He gives you everything.
Now here's Westbrook. Right wing. one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook. And the Rockets making a change here. McLemore is checked in. Here's Morris. 11 points in the game. Over Rivers. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 1:31 left in the third quarter. At the elbow, Westbrook. Out left to the wing. On deep, McLemore. They'll get another chance. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them take this lead.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. It's trailed by 10. Now Westbrook, 26 points for him. In hit time, also a missed shot.
Well, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Murray, good.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a three in the first.
And here's Rivers. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. For three, Westbrook. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his fifth rebound in this one. Down low. And Jokic holds it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Rivers. Outside Westbrook. That one misses. Murray with the defensive effort. Morris inside. He's guarded by Rivers. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jumper.
Well, he only plays one way, and it's full throttle all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets having a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
Our biggest thing down that other end, guys. Everybody into it, make them feel you. They're going to make shots anyway. We just can't get them to them.
Emphasizing how critical defense is now.
And they need more of it at this point. He's right on the money with that one. They've got to defend with passion.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Murray out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Craig in its small court. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And the confidence oozing from Murray. Just so efficient from the interior.
Rivers dishes to Westbrook. And there's the pass to McLemore. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Murray for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Pass to Rivers. Outside Westbrook. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. The Rockets again can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 22. Here's Craig. Off target at the rim. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. For three, Westbrook. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Morris against Rivers. And Murray. Here we go.
Well, he's a fighter now, and he's physical, so he'll battle you inside, and Millsap's going to take it right at you. He really forces your hand when you're defending him.
And that one falls to Paul Millsap. The Nuggets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Austin Rivers. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. And it's Westbrook with the ball. Brings it up for Houston. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. The Nuggets leading by 21. Morris against Covington. On the wing, Morris. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Covington. And again, Denver no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Man, I like the guts from Covington there. I mean, definitely getting bodied a little on the shot, but still keeps his focus and gets it to go down.
Martin surveying the floor. The feed to Millsap. Pass to Morris for 3. That's good. It's Millsap with the assist. Millsap's got 3 assists tonight.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Westbrook. Craig pulls it in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Free throw good. Porter. And the Rockets making a change here. And Porter drops them both. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Westbrook against Morris. Millsap has the open look. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Westbrook. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Craig. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 33.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Morris kicks to Millsap. Passes to Craig. Now here's Barton, defended by Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morris. Rockets with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Good work defensively by Morris. Nuggets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Barton in the corner. It's over Tucker, and it's Barton that time on the assist by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The pass to Westbrook.
Porter with a block. And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet. The just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Westbrook. Barton. And Barton throws it down.
When he's driving, he's committed to scoring, so not much you can do against Barton in that situation.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Chandler, the pass to Carroll. Houston moving the ball around. Gordon against Murray. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic tries the double. And Tamari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions is a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Barton, wide open, he fires, misses the throw.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And it's Westbrook missing. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nuggets. Beautiful reverse layup.
Gary Harris not bothered by intense, tough defense. He's dialed in.
Harris against Gordon. And Tucker has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Barton kicks to Murray. Over Gordon. Rockets with the rebound. Right side Westbrook. The shot's good. Westbrook's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Ben McLemore. 2 shots. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Clemens. A stupendous finish in traffic.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Harris inside, guarded by McLemore. Misses the layup. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McLemore's got his first 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Murray against Gordon. With some arc. The shot missing. The Rockets go the other way with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by McLemore.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
I love that dish down low.
It's trailed by 21. Pass to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
Gordon against Murray. Barton outside. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Jokic trying to free himself up.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Over to the wing. McLemore, the pass to Clemens. 6 to shoot for Murray. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Hey, guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the night.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
They're a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jokic.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And the first one at the line is good.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
And he can't hit the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
To the middle, here's Grant. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that one misses. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Clemens, and Grant sends it back. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Back to Murray. From 20 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series. They are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. It looked like the game was getting away from you. So how big is it that you were able to come back?
You know, we got to do a better job executing down the stretch. You know, as simple as that. We're just glad we got this win. We just can't let these things happen in the future.
I know you're going to keep working on it. Thanks again, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks. hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.